This is Anne, as you know. Um, thanks. Thanks for entering Sufi Treasures and for trusting me with my take on your pieces. We're going to start with this one right here. I have to say, I love, for different reasons, I loved all three of your entries. This is really beautifully done. I'm so intrigued by the leaves behind the timepieces. I can't imagine how many hours that must have taken. It looks to me like it's a 16 by 20, so it's probably not as horrible as, in a large, really large piece like that, as it would be in a smaller piece. But I don't know. I don't know how you did not go crazy putting in that basically filigree work into the leaves. And that's so overwhelming that I hardly noticed the timepiece, which is amazing. Very, very, very nicely done. Your golds are very nice. They're not easy to do. They could kind of end up looking false. Meticulous word, the handwriting. I mean, not the handwriting, doing this writing. I mean, that is not easy to do and have it look accurate. And this is very, very good. I see it's Springfield, Illinois, not too far from me. Very, very nice piece. Like I said, I liked all three, so I'm not sure. I think we had another timepiece piece. And, we do try to get a broad array of subject matter in the book. So I think that's why we chose not to include this one. And this one has some interesting problems with it, but it also has some really great things with it. I mean, the light, how you captured that light is exquisite. And you captured it because this is really dark here and this is really dark skin. And quite a dark shadow here, and then you went really light on some of the highlights and on the other, the highlighted hair, face. But that's evident everywhere. It's not just the face, like here, this real dark, and then the real light next to it. Same with the yellow. I mean, it's just you just feel that winter sunlight, that cool winter sunlight, and you just captured that beautifully. The trees in the background, oh my gosh, Sue, I really think you should do more trees like this, like winter trees. These are fabulous. The shadows are fabulous, really nice. But you also should do more metal work and chains because these chains are wonderful. Now, I missed how large this piece is, but I'm going to guess. Let me look real quick. This looks like it 30 by 20. Oh my gosh, you are working so large. I like the title, Push Me, Papa. Yeah, the hands are great. I love the tassels. I love how you handled this. This is a real stylized piece, and I really like it for that reason. It's quite flat. Like, even though you have this, it's really interesting. Even though you have the stark full range of value, I think because you don't actually blend very well. It's like, or not very well. You don't blend very much in this piece. That's what I mean. So you go from dark to light quite quickly without a lot of softening in between. And I think that makes things look a little flat. So, for instance, this shadow here is the same shadow color all the way through. So we read it as shadow, but it doesn't have depth because it's not getting deeper the further back it goes. It probably, if you looked at your photo, probably gets darker as it goes back. Same with this. This is quite flat because there's no shadow as it goes down. It starts to curve, between her legs or on the sides. It doesn't darken as it curves around her. So yeah, there's this real, you've got shadow and you've got light and you've got contrast, but it's flat. And, that's one of the things I love about it. It's flat and cool and kind of woodblock painting like. Woodblock painting, print. But yeah, keep working with light. I love it. But this is the one that we chose to look that up. All right, so this is a really interesting piece because you've got this highly realistic car and then this completely not realistic at all background of the brick. Like it's super flat back there. So it really recedes and it really looks separate from the car. And because you have this like amazing perspective where you're obviously very close to the front of the car, I think that works really well. Everything in the foreground is very foreground and the stuff in the background is very background. And I like the color, but the chrome, I think it's the chrome that really stood out for us. We thought that the chrome was spectacularly done. We love that you left the cracks in the sidewalk in the street. Maybe it's just the street. Yeah, that was a little, it kind of leads your eye right into the car. We really like that. It kind of echoes this line here. So it was nice. The headlights are beautifully done. You know, we see some strokes that maybe we don't actually want to see in something this shiny. So I might suggest that you try to get rid of stroking like that unless, you know, it's necessary. The stroking, seeing strokes down here kind of just adds texture. But it's shiny paint and you probably don't really want strokes. But other than that, you know, it's a killer piece. It's a killer angle. It's like great, you know, the orange and blue are complementary colors. So that really works. And yeah, it's a good title and we're happy to publish it in CT Treasures Volume 9. So thanks, Sue. See you again. Bye.